Hey, good evening there, diggers. How you doing? It's John coming to you live from the VFW Post 9400 at 804 East Purdue Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona, 85020. See, I knew what the zip code was this time. Anyway, we're getting ready for our monthly meeting of the Gold Prospectors of America Phoenix chapter. And we should be getting started here pretty soon, so if you're coming in, hang out for a little while. So, good evening there, Mr. Messina. How you doing? You get this thing so it looks like I'm actually looking into it. I look over here, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like really weird. And I forgot my tripod for my phone. I got one for my GoPro, but not for my phone, because I do this on the GoPro too, because that way I can load it directly up to YouTube. So, we don't have too many people here yet tonight, so I don't know if the good weather's keeping people home or what's going on. All the snowbirds are headed back home. So the meetings will slow down a little bit, so don't let that fool you. We're still here to have a good time. Talk to you about what the chapter's doing. That'll be coming up here directly. And all the other stuff that we got going, thinking about doing, that sort of thing. So we should be getting started here in 5 minutes or so. So hang in there. Actually, I think I'm going to cut this one off for a few minutes so I don't run the battery, unless I don't know what Tom's doing over there. Nah, let it run. What the heck?
That Easter.
Well, I hope I'm having a great night. I feel like I'm having a great night.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to have a brunch. Something came up. I found out they're not going to have the brunch, but they're going to have a breakfast. They're not going to have the brunch. They're going to have the breakfast. Right. Something came up with something. That's what the last I heard. That they were supposed to have the brunch, but they're not going to have the brunch.
It's like waiting for a presidential speech or something. Empty room. Just a bunch of people with cameras and microphones. There's a prelude to the presidential speech. Actually, that will be, because Tom will be giving his presentation first, so guess that works. Maybe I can tag people in here. Let's see. I know Doyle. No, I don't want to do that. Oh well. What's this one? Ah, this is the one.
It was good. I thought
I see how this works.
Yeah, something happened. I think they got a new cook or new chef or whatever. So they're not going to have that, but they're going to have the breakfast.
Alright, so I can invite people while I'm doing this. That's interesting. Now how do I get out of there? There we go. Sorry, you've been looking at the top of the desk there for a second. Anyway, hey, Doyle, how you doing? Good to see you on here. How's your weather? Quit raining yet? Mike Morrison, I saw you weren't going to be able to make it tonight, so good evening to you. Hang in there. We should be getting started here in an hour or two. Just kidding. Oh no, it's Ted. Tad not going to be here tonight? It's all right, don't everybody talk at once. Oh, cool.
This is a prize for everybody. Huh? There's a prize for everybody.
It could work out that way, huh? Yeah. Yeah, because if you look, those are the door prizes over there. So there's one, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there might be 8 or 9 over there. Not really sure. So, or more. So everybody could take home a door prize tonight, I think. And if you were actually here, you could actually possibly win a nugget. Let me see if they have it out here where I can see it.
Good, how you doing? I could barely smell it.
Say hey!
How's it going?
Good, good, good.
In the middle of the house, slapping.
Okay, I guess.
Broken hot water pipe on it.
Are
They're tearing it all up.
those tonight's nuggets?
Yes.
Oh, look at these.
White tickets.
These are the white ticket nuggets. Look what you're missing out on by not being here. And look, where are we at? And those are the yellow ticket
$22.
nuggets. And that one there is 1.4 grams. This one, see if I, where's it at? Can't find it. I guess if I looked at it, it'd be easier. 1.2 gram. Sorry, 1.2 gram. This I may have said it wrong. This is a 1.4, I'm sorry.
The blue ones are
$1 ticket.
I don't know what I was looking at.
5 of those.
5?
This one is a 0.8.
And then the blue ones need your name and a phone number on it.
This one, I cannot read in my, oh, it's
Thank you, Andrew.
0.4.
There, I want to get some more white ones. Those
So,
big rocks.
there you go. Now that I've mixed them all up, she won't know which one's which. So, we also have gold bags for sale. I know they're upside down, but nothing fell out. So, we always have this. This is a 0.17. We have 1.7s, 0.3s, 0.5s, and 1 gram bags. Usually always available for sale. However, we do have to purchase some gold. We were hoping to come back down below $2,000 or whatever it was. So we're going to have to make up some new bags here shortly. What else we got going? I think that's it. You're back to watching nothing again. There's Mr. Brado. He's one of our co-vice presidents. Don is our other co-vice president. This is Bud Russman from Prospecting Buddy, but he's also a member of GPAA and a member of the Phoenix chapter. And over there, hiding back there, that's our chapter president, Tom. Say hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
There, thanks. Way over there beyond my sight, that is Mrs. Goldmeiser, better known as Michelle. Back there behind that laptop is Ronnie. She helps out back there, and she's also Tom's wife. Who else do we have here? Mr. Goldmeiser. So that's Mr. Goldmeiser back there, or better known as the King. So, yeah, all the heavyweights are out today. So, of course, we got to be here because we are board members. If I wasn't here, who'd be doing this? So,
it's always stressful. don't have a roof on my house yet.
And
The shingles coming off.
this young man right there, Jerry,
I think in like 50.
has been around this prospecting community for, I'm sure, more years than he'd hate to admit to. But you want to talk about a classic gold prospector look? He's got it, let me tell you. So, yeah. Yeah, he looks like a gold prospector, don't he? So, this is meet your members and your board of directors and board of directors. Anyway, you have an idea who's who. So, I usually never make it on camera because I'm usually the guy holding the camera, and it's harder that way. And especially when you forget your tripod. So I ain't got nothing to say anyway. I'm only the lowly secretary. So. But I do enjoy doing the video recordings. Even if I'm driving you guys mostly nuts. John Rossi, how you doing tonight? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ted. Get better, man. I'll tell you what, go out and sit in the sun tomorrow. Get you some vitamin D. I actually take vitamin D2. No. I think it's vitamin D3 with K2. I don't know, some kind of weird combination, but it's good for the immune system. So go out and get you a handful and take one a day or 2 a day, whatever the directions say. Yeah, it's one of the biggest things that people lack nowadays is vitamin D. I was really deficient. The VA put me on 50,000 units. It was what, twice a week? So beginning of the week I take a 50,000 IU unit, whatever the hell they're called, and then I take another one in the evening. And I did that for, I don't know, 6 months until my D levels came back up, and now I just take over-the-counter Amazon over-the-counter supplement. So my lab results have been good since then. So we'll go with that. And I don't get sick very often. When I do, it's usually something that I go to the ICU for. I don't get sick, I just got body parts wearing out, plugging up. Although I may have had COVID, but that was the February 2020, before they knew much about COVID. So they said I had the flu that turned into pneumonia, but I had pneumonia a couple of times before. That wasn't anywhere near like what I had previously. Jeff Shue, good evening to you. Good to see you on here. We're waiting for our illustrious leader to get going, because we're running late. I'll make him mad. I'll make him mad.
But you know, it's funny.
I didn't hear that. Need a gavel.
And I changed lanes, and this guy went around me across the yellow line, and I heard his engine look over.
I'm sure he's talking business.
Beside me,
So
30 miles an hour faster, and he went like this, and just dug his car inside my wheel. enough to kill the side door.
Anyway.
The door's 6 feet forward, and his door.
Yeah, I forgot my tripod for my phone tonight, so I got to hold this stupid thing. Of course, I do have my tripod for my GoPro, so
Unless you get all the buckets.
at least I don't have both hands full.
It was way down. It was slammed on his brakes.
It's hard to do the Pledge of Allegiance when you don't have any hands left.
And I ended up ruining it too. And I told her,
How'd you tell? How do you explain that one to the cops?
you know, I didn't realize at the time. I told her I just changed lanes and everything. So she wrote me a ticket on the 6 lanes. But after I was looking at the pictures and after I was realizing,
I'll tell you what, our newsletter is on the group page,
and I swore
so you go up there and download a copy of it. Make sure you support the advertisers in there. They don't pay us anything, but we do it as a courtesy.
Make sure you're buying the tickets because none of the board members are buying tickets.
That's right.
Okay, we're giving it all to you guys. Okay, so if you haven't bought white tickets and yellow tickets, you need to, because we're giving up our opportunity to get gold for you guys. So buy up all the tickets. That's all I care about.
Yep.
The more you buy, the more money we have to give away to you all. So there you go. Thank you. We'll be starting here real soon here.
There, you heard it from the boss. We're going to get started real soon here.
Real soon here.
Real soon here. Anyway, if you couldn't understand what he was saying, the board decided that none of the board members will be purchasing the yellow or the white tickets. Gives a better opportunity for the members to win some gold. And yeah, it's kind of weird because the board members are typically at every event and meeting and whatnot, and so it gives the illusion that we win all the time. So we decided to get rid of the illusion, and we don't have a chance of doing that. Look at that, even Roland showed up. Yeah, even Roland showed up tonight. Right, and we have Mark over there, and we have Miss Susie Bacon over here.
Hey everybody, come on down. Missing the meeting.
Yeah, and I showed them the nuggets, and you can't win if you aren't here. You know?
That's right.
They're nice little nuggets. Fran. Oh, look at this. We got Al. We have the Jacobs brand over here. Cowboy Jim and J9.
Nobody knows me.
And we have Mr. Little over here. Now this guy looks like a prospector. Okay?
24/7.
Yeah, he is like and this guy right here.
Nobody knows me.
Yeah. So yeah, I know we're 10 minutes late. Talk to the boss.
He's not famous. He's
I'm reading the notes in case you're wondering. People are actually watching, so not many, but we have some.
There's no patience in my life. No. We're all deceased? Well, I wish. I might even get some peace then. Alright guys, we're going to get this started. Let's do the stand up, Pledge of Allegiance, hats off, all that fun stuff. Please. Alright. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They'll probably get audited by the IRS now.
We are. It's April. Did anybody get fooled on April Fool's Day?
Sorry.
No?
I did.
Oh, Andrew.
I was punked all March.
Except it wasn't.
That doesn't count until April happens.
No drinking allowed. Sorry guys, I
forgot the
dropping the
vodka,
camera
so
here.
There we go. All right, I call the meeting to order.
Good evening,
In the
Trevor King
pledge.
and Don.
All right, do we have any new members? Anybody's new in the group?
Yeah.
Are you new?
Yeah,
jam there.
Well, stand on up. All right.
Everybody knows you.
I don't know if I do. Go ahead and tell us who you are, what you're looking for, all that fun stuff.
All right. My name's Rich DeWallaby. I'm one day off prospecting. I met Lee in Cowboy Jam there out on the field, and actually Doyle McCandless I met when I first got to Arizona. So I'm based out of Southern California, and I'm here now.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. What's your name again? Rich? Okay. I have bad ears, so. What? What?
He's our guest speaker tonight, too.
Oh, he is? Nice. All right. Well, that's cool.
Limited to 15 minutes.
Didn't know that, did you?
Oh, only 15? That's exactly the way I think it should be. All right. Let's see. It says I'm supposed to talk about upcoming events, but I did want to talk about one thing: keepers of the land and volunteering. Volunteering is we've got some people in there. Keepers of the land. I don't know if everybody knows what that is, but that is where you see trash or you see a hole and you cover it up. You take a picture of the hole or trash before you pick it up, and then you send it to Michelle, and she puts you in that little white bucket. And you get to win a nugget. And we do a drawing, and your name stays in there throughout the whole year. Yes?
But they need to, when they send us the picture, they got to tell us exactly where they get it.
That's what I was getting to. Thank you. So when you do go out there and you see a hole, and I'm not saying a little scrub hole, that doesn't count. It's got to be a hole where you think you're going to walk into and fall and break your leg.
Semi-truck can
Okay?
go in.
Right. Well, that's, yeah. Or if you see a bunch of trash or whatever, take a picture, make a note of what claim you were on. You don't have to go and find the claim marker. Just tell us what claim you're on, okay, from now on. It's a new program, so we're kind of making it better as it goes. So, yes. Go ahead, Lee.
Kind of just gives you an idea that, the reason why we ask you what claim marker, or not claim marker, or what claim, is just so we can have more information on that claim
Don't mind it.
to see if there's a lot of trash being put there and how many holes are being made, blah, blah, blah. Just
Right.
more eyes on the claim.
Exactly.
Better.
Keep going, Lee. That's not too much. Keep talking about it.
It's not his turn.
It doesn't matter whose turn it is. If I pass the idea onto someone like Lee or whoever, then they can talk for as long as they want, unless I tell them not to. Okay, so basically, what I'm
See what
saying
you guys
is,
are missing?
you guys are all out there,
Guess you're not.
and if you are out there working the land, you're seeing trash, and you're seeing something that needs to be picked up. Get in that drawing, because you will win a nugget. And the more we do, it's better, because this is being published on Facebook. We're one of the few that do publish it on Facebook, so we're getting the news out that you got to keep it up. The land is important. BLM can come along and take anything they want. And they're getting to be really particular. You come from California, you know what I'm talking about. Miners are being persecuted in a way, and it really pisses me out. So. Exactly. They're trying to limit us, miners. If you do dredging and stuff like that, they're limiting dredging and high banking in Prescott. So, it is crappy. But that's the BLM for you. All right. So I'm going to go on to events. I've said my piece. So I want to see that bucket full. Board members have an opportunity to do it too. I want to see some stuff out there like Lee. You're out there all the time. Get your name in there. Okay, Sunday, April 16, Mesa Coin Show. I don't know if we need any volunteers. I don't think we will need any extras. I think we have Michelle and me and Bill and Ronnie and Lee probably will be there. He says he doesn't want to be there, but he might be
They
there.
didn't want to be there because I said I might be busy.
Well, you're always saying you're busy, and I know that, and I respect that, but
You're dizzy.
busy. The coin show is a new thing that we're doing. We want to sell some gold nuggets up there, and we're going to sell gold bags. People that collect coins like gold and silver and stuff, who knows? Maybe they'll join up. They got to get the gold somehow, and that's one of the ways we're going to try and do it. Put the word out about gold prospecting. Yeah, we're going to be selling some nuggets from Australia. So, really nice nuggets. So if you want one, you better get out there because they're probably going to go fast. So, I'm hoping. And it goes from 8 to 2 p.m. Lee's going to talk about that, where it's at and all that. No, the address and everything, Lee has that. No, listen guys. I understand that. Listen, you two little hens. Sit over there, cackle to yourself.
Yeah, a misogynist.
I'm in a rare form. Yeah, listen to John. He knows I'm in rare form. So, I passed the buck to Lee.
Okay, that was not communicated.
I didn't think I had to, but I guess I did. Okay, no worries. Lee will talk about that since he does all the events and stuff. So that's why I did. Sunday, April 23rd, spring picnic at Jackass Flats starts at 9 a.m. Okay? It's a normal spring picnic. We're going to have games and stuff like that. So bring a side dish. That's always good. Not just, like desserts and stuff. Bring a side dish. Chips, whatever. Let's see. Sunday, April 30th, Don's Primitive Prospecting on Congress Group claims. Primitive dig. Don's going to talk about that. I'm passing the bucket log. Big one that is close to my heart, of course, Sunday, May 21st. We're going all the way into May. Ice Cream Social. That's going to be in Apache Junction, and it is at Prospectors Park. Really nice place. I've been there a few times, and it's really cool. So, and it's going to be with all 3 groups in Arizona. I know there's one in Tucson, supposedly, but hard to say if they actually do anything. I really would like to know if they are because they're one of us. So, the Ice Cream Social is the same as always. If you haven't been to one, we play games and have a good time and eat ice cream and sweets and make sure the little kids have a lot of that stuff so they have to go home to their parents and be crazy. So it's always fun. Let's see. I'm just going through the list here. Quarterly drawing for April, May, and June. It's a 3-stack gold cube package, GPAP, a classifier bundle, and a gold claw pan, original size. And we don't have the actual items, but we will be getting them from what I understand. And Michelle and Lee have those ordered. It's going to be with our points, I believe, most of it. Thank you. All of it. So, that's a really good thing. And I think that's all I'm supposed to talk about. Don, I think you're up next. Okay, I do the gold report and then I ask for approval.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So as the start of April, we have approximately 49.5 grams total of gold on hand for the club. Of that, 15.162 is in nuggets. 34.379 grams is in fine gold. This month, we spent just under $1,000 procuring over 14 grams of Aussie nuggets that we have on hand and that are being given away for the white and yellow tickets tonight. And the gold report and the gold summary report are up there for someone to review. I am looking for a volunteer to check my work for the first quarter of 2023, to go back and validate the data sheets to make sure all the numbers are intelligible and match what we know to be the ground truth in terms of what we've been dealing with in gold. So if you have a mind to, let me know. It's something you can do during the course of the month, just checking Excel spreadsheets and matching them up to the data reports and giving us some good feedback for the board. So if anybody's interested in that, just reach out to me. One of the sidebar topics that I've been given to handle from the board of directors and our illustrious president is to handle the yearly insurance for general liability. I got quotes coming from the local insurance provider that's been sustaining us for the last 5 years. I have a degree in business, and I sometimes will judge how other people do business with me and find out if I really like them or not. And I kind of dislike what I found there in the quote and the way that these people handled my request. So I went out to some other local insurance agents in the area represented by reputable companies like the Hartford and Travelers and so on. So I did find a local insurance group that's willing to provide us general liability at a rate much lower than we were paying previously. I'll just share the numbers. We're paying approximately $1,500 a year for the last several years. This one's coming in for general liability coverage for a one-time occurrence of $1 million and $2 million in aggregate for claims as general liability, and they originally quoted us $860. So we stand to save some money that way. But during the course of the review of what we've had insured for the last couple of years, and sharing all of this information, for example, being a nonprofit, a recreational nonprofit under a certain 501, I think it's 7C code, we do have some property, and the principal property item we have is the trailer. And this can become a bone of contention. A lot of the insurance companies were willing to provide us general liability, but they weren't willing to touch the trailer. So now I got a little bit of an education in the insurance realm, and I guess some of those folks that are in business, if you've run mining businesses before, I talked to some friends in the know. There's a concept out there that goes way back called ocean marine and inland marine. And the inland marine concept deals with equipment that's not in a fixed location. And our trailer oftentimes it may be stored at Lee's the majority of the time, other times it may not. We go to approximately 12 events a year, and we might have 12 different individuals tow that trailer. So that presents a conundrum for us because they're very interested in the VIN, but to calculate that insurance risk, they want to know who the driver is, right? So we've asked them to do a little bit more work and look at this equipment floater, this trailer. They wanted to know if we have drivers that are communicating to their insurance company that they are towing non-owned items, and if they have general liability policy that matches that other item. For example, you might be covered for $100, $300 on your own personal policy, but when you start trailing somebody else's property that goes to another organization, they may need to know about it, even though you may not have to tell them the date and all that kind of stuff, but they will reevaluate your insurance policy. You know what I'm talking about, right? So we're asking them to go back and sharpen their pencil, and today I got an answer that said they'll probably end up with a figure that's closer to about $1,350. So it's starting to match what we had previously. The difference is the previous policy never really called out anything about the trailer. So we're very close to settling on the general liability insurance for the club, and we're doing our due diligence to make sure that that trailer is covered in both ways. Over the road as a towed item that may be covered by your insurance policy, but when that thing's sitting there on Jackass Flats by itself and some 12-year-old in his quad runs into it or decides to light it on fire because it's something to watch burn at night, whatever happens to that trailer, we want to make sure that we have insurance to get it replaced. Any questions about the insurance? Please see me as a sidebar later on because it's a deep topic, and I'm surprised I was so ignorant on the subject before I jumped into it. Primitive prospect.
Wait, we need to call for the gold report.
Okay, so on the gold report, again,
motion to accept it.
1459 total, approximately 1516 nuggets, 3437 fines, and the report's up there.
Yeah. If you guys ever have any questions, John always has it. We can print it if you really need it, but I need to get an approval.
Motion
to accept is reported, right?
First, second, third, good. Everybody else agree? Yeah. Thank you. All right, keep going.
Primitive Prospect Party. It's not Don's party, it's our party. All right?
Well, you're running it.
I will be running it. And I'm going to give you guys some details. But I don't want to be on camera because we sent out a flyer and we said, please come to the meeting because we'll give you a reveal about the claim and about what our intent is. So as soon as we take the break and we break continuity and we turn off the camera, then Bud and I will set up the computer. We're going to go to Land Matters, and I'm going to tell you all about what we're going to do on the prospecting party. And that prospecting party is going to serve a very good purpose. So we'll have a claim that we can go to work together as a group, just like we did in September and November. But it's going to be not a WAG, not a wild-ass guess where gold is. It's going to be, hey, we've done sampling, we've done testing, we're looking at this ground, and our collective mindset is going to point us to the best piece of real estate where we have the best chance of pulling some shiny up out of the ground. So, thank you. All right.
All right. All right, guys. All right, who's next? Phil? Speak your truth.
We're always looking for donations for door prize.
Stand up, please.
That's it.
Stand up.
That's all you're about.
Tell them what you do.
What do I do?
What's that turn off?
Buy them, set them up.
Castle Hoskins, make a right.
Okay.
And keep on going.
No,
But you can also
Then you
say
hit a dirt road.
that if,
That's on the
so
left.
if
So it's not the one
people
up
have
off the
gotten door
40.
prizes that they don't want, they can always turn it
Exactly.
Oh, I see. If you don't want the door prize, put it back in the end.
Or you got them laying
Somebody
around
meet
your
you
house.
there, so.
And
all the
we
houses-
could draw it again. Donation.
You know, here's my thinking, guys.
Castle Springs, to make a right.
You guys done? Thank you.
See, I
I just didn't want to interrupt you, okay? No offense. So what we can do is this. You bring us a, you know, something nice, a scoop, a can, or whatever, and we can give you an extra ticket for the drawing.
A white ticket?
Yeah. So it's not bad. It's $1 ticket. I know some of the stuff, you know. But if you're not using it, give somebody else an opportunity to use it. It might be new.
She said if it's just laying around, then take my tongue off.
No, because then we would have to feed them, and yeah, no, that costs money. If he eats more than $1, then no. No.
Sure.
No. So if you have stuff, bring it in. For every single item, we'll give you a ticket. You guys could end up not having to pay for your white tickets. You still would have to buy and pay $10 and whatever to get the yellow ticket, but nonetheless, you have more tickets in the drawing. So there we go. We've started a new program. Yay. John, what have you got?
Actually, most of the stuff I have, we've already gone over from the board meeting there. Yeah, the only thing I might want to make sure that everybody's clear on is the Australian nuggets.
Yeah.
Bill actually bought those, and then we voted to purchase them from him. So,
Exactly.
so he was our source.
Yeah. And they are very nice nuggets. The gold is very orangey red.
High in carrots.
Very high. In fact, Bill has. Bill, give me that other gold that you have. I want to reference this. It's very interesting.
Be careful. I always pull it out.
I know what he's got. A lot of money.
He's
He's always got a lot of money. So this is Alaskan gold. And Alaskan gold is very dirty. And that's because of all the different things. No, this is Alaska gold.
Oh, that one?
And this comes from, what is it, Miners Keepers?
Miners Depot.
Miners Depot.
Oh, that's right.
In Quartzsite. His mines, 2 of his mines are in Alaska. And it's good gold. It's nice, but it's not as pure as, say, the Australian gold. You can actually see it. Alaska gold is, from what I've noticed, is very dirty. And that's because a lot of Alaska gold from Alaska is it's old. There was a big source, a big volcanic flow, and that's why it is this way. But Bill, I'm sure will let you see it. It's very interesting. This is what, almost 3 grams.
3.967.
Almost 4 grams of gold. It's very interesting. When you look at it, it's like, oh, that doesn't look like 4 grams, but you feel it, and it's right on the money. Very interesting. You can see the difference. This is Arizona, right? So look at the difference. See how it's all dirty comparatively? Everywhere you go to find gold, California gold is more yellowish. It's very interesting. I'm kind of scientific
That's
and
why they
weird.
say
I don't just want to give it away, I want to look at it too.
If
I look at it.
If you're a Roadrunner member, the Red Basin, the plain south of Wickenburg,
right,
has a lot of copper in it, so it's a
It's
redder.
yeah.
It's really pretty when you put a vial of the Red Basin and a vial from Morristown.
Oh yeah,
It's
totally.
really pretty.
I totally agree. I do. And what's interesting about Morristown, and I can tell you guys to go out there and look at the different claims. Lee can attest to it. I like I said, I look at gold and I just marvel at it because every part of Morristown is different in the gold. Every spot that you hit, like I work up front a lot. Golden Dreams, I've worked the King claim. Every speck of gold that I pull, if I get a flake, I look at it, and it's all different. If you go down toward, if you go way out to Vulture Bait on the edges of Morristown in the claims, it's more coppery, it's more orangey. It's very interesting. I challenge you all to go out, find the gold from different places, and you'll see it. And just keep it in a separate vial. It's really kind of cool. Huh?
I have mine marked, so that's why.
I kind of know where, I kind of mix them. After I look at them, I just pour them together, you know, but it's just, I want to know, I look at them under a microscope too. That tells you how weird I am. It's really kind of cool. Morristown, and I'm telling you guys this, it's very interesting, and I don't always divulge stuff, but Morristown, if you go on Google and you look farther out, and you go west, northwest on the maps in Google, you'll see 2 circles out there, and they're kind of a whitish color. And they look, one's big, one's small. Those are calderics. What that is a volcanic system, and that is probably where the gold comes from in Morristown and that area. It's very interesting. Just like Prescott had something in one of the mountains, but it didn't sink in. The caldera is where the volcano gets dropped down in. Starts out big and comes down, and it becomes a circle. And through time, it kind of washes itself away. There's so many calderas in Arizona. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm going to get off of this and move forward. Let's see. Where are we at? Was it yours? Okay.
It is.
It is. Michelle, can talk about it.
So here's my treasurer report, and I updated this as the board meeting last week. So our balance as of last week's board meeting for our checking, savings, and cash box was $9,282.62. The last month at our general meeting, we sold $615 in tickets, and on Sunday the dig we sold another $318.79.
Sorry, guys.
Which totaled $933.79. We sold $35 in gold bags at the general meeting, which totals for the month, we brought in $968.79. Our payouts are the storage, which is $66.53. We always take $100 out of our checking and put it into our savings. Our board meetings here are $50 a month. We purchased gold, the 14.1 grams of gold. for $947. The general meeting tonight is $100. We didn't have any newsletter expenses. We have now a Google storage that we have to pay for. It's $2.15 a month. And I have $143.74 in miscellaneous, which includes door prizes, food from the event, and Thomas went and bought new business cards, which were really needed, especially if we're going to be handing things out for the coin show. So that totals $1,409.42. As of today, actually as of yesterday, our assets to date is $350 in cash boxes. Our checking is $3,373.62. Our savings is $4,549.19. Our grand total is $8,272.81. Any questions?
Motion to accept the treasurer's report.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, it's approved.
Aye.
You're a little late.
Okay, Lee's next.
We just cut him out.
Lee's next. You're next. You're up.
What am I talking about? I don't have to pay for it.
Where's he gonna stand? Yeah, follow him around.
Yep.
Claims and events. Write it down so you don't forget.
Come on, okay. So, this is the points before we paid. You want to know the points, here it is. Here's what we spent.
Well,
we don't have very many points left. Kevin will be happy about that.
You got everything left?
Yeah, he got happy last year when we made over 700 some points last year. We bought a whole bunch of stuff, held us over for, I don't even think it was last year, I think it was the year before. Was it last year?
It was at the beginning. So.
Yeah. So we bought a whole bunch of stuff. I got a big old dry washer that we gave away. He won it. Terry Little. I tried to win it, but it didn't go to me. I don't dry wash anymore anyway. I would have just probably sold it or something. But as of right now, capital points, we have...
No, before.
Before I ordered, we had 495,259 points. As of March 2nd. I placed an order for the items for all quarterlies to get us through the rest of 2023. I also ordered pans, scoops, crevice tools, for drawings, and stuff for sale.
So this is what...
Okay, so just long story short, I'm just going to go through this real quick. I'm going to let you guys know what we ordered. We got a 3-stack gold cube coming. I got a Carolina Trone. That's going to be the Christmas party quarterly. It's a good sized Trone. It'll handle just as much, if not more, work than what my Trone does. The Wilson Brothers. We got a home. Yeah, you guys would have to look in your mat if you have the cab on. I don't think everybody does.
No.
But if they need to see, they can come to me.
Yeah,
I can show
we
them.
can show you pictures of everything that we ordered. I got a home kit can. It's like a little painter's can, it looks like. It's got gold in it. And it's going to come with the Tom and Jerry sluice, I think. And got a classifier kit, which has I think they're the click together kind, where you can take one out and put the next one in. and move on with that. Got a green gold claw. I think it's like a medium sized one. It's not the size that Mark Gadget Man over here has. He's got this thing. It's a production runner. I mean, you can throw 4 shovels, 5 shovels of dirt in that thing and process it if you can handle picking the thing up. Got another Tom and Perry cleanup kit. It's like a little, it's almost like a gutter sluice, but it's not. It's got its own little shut-off valve. Runs on a 12-volt system. We're going to do a little smaller bag of pay dirt. And like I said, I'm going to get the crevice tools. They're going to go for either door prizes or we might have a couple for sale too. And then we did order 120 scoops. And then I did order, say how many? 50 14-inch green gold pans. The only reason why I got green this time is because they're half the price of the blue ones. And if I went to go get the blue ones, then I'd have to knock off a couple of these other items that we're able to get. So, that brings us to 413,706 points. If you do the math, and we don't have very many points left.
No. But it's going to get us through the
It's going to get us through the whole year, all the way through Christmas, and then we're going to collect points on the way too. So, with everybody doing the renewals and lifetime memberships, and we get stuff from LDMA, all that. So we're still collecting points on the way. So we're not going to be totally dry.
We get points every month. Or if somebody new comes into our club, into our group, you affiliate with Phoenix, and we get points for that. And the existing members,
so we get papers like this.
And it usually says who did what, this and that, and everything.
It'll tell you when you're expiring or when.
Right. Yeah, it lets me know, and if it's a friend of mine, sure, I'm going to give him a call.
And then
Hey,
somebody,
dude, you need to re-up or you're done.
If somebody upped up, you get the points here.
Is there a different amount of points for certain things?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like one.
Yes.
So like LDM,
Yeah.
LDMA is 2,500 points. That's the anniversary one.
Is that even if you buy it from somebody, the existing one, or is that just?
No.
Yeah, it transfers.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because we got
Oh, I
points
didn't
from
know
me
that.
and Ronnie, and we transferred our full GPAA membership and transferred it over to LDMA. And we actually bought that from somebody else that was not using it anymore. So you can buy memberships, just so you all know, if you wanted even full memberships for GPAA. If you don't want to do LDMA because it does cost more, you can get full memberships, lifetimes. I believe, I'd have to look into it, but most of them are LDMA. LDMA gives you the option to go to all their camps, and you don't have to pay very much. Like if you're just GPAA, you have to pay more every night. You still have all the amenities and all that, but you just don't have, you have to pay more, like me. And we get special little thingies, like for a full season, they're offering, it's like $400 and some odd for all the events that are like here in, or wherever. Me and Randy could pay into that, and then just travel all over and not have to pay for any of the events.
Is there a yearly maintenance fee?
There is. It's $120
How many,
for LDMA.
How many points do we get for a new membership?
So so it depends on what they're doing. Like a new 3-year is 27.30. Now we even get points for the ones that do monthly. So we get 100 points for that. And then the annual, a new member for annual for 1 year. Is that 1 year? It's 1,400 points.
It's all based
So it's a pretty good gig. I mean,
And
kind
that's
of like
how
does
we- yeah.
kind of like a circle of life, you know. It's just does a full circle, you know. You guys are giving up some money to do this and that, to go hunt gold for one, go look at pretty rocks, which she likes to do. And then, but the points are going to go for prizes you can win to go do your prospecting or whatever, you know, whatever we put up for winning. April 16th, Mason Coin Show. Where'd he go? Mr. Bill. He's on the phone. Mr. Bill's heading up that. I don't know what time we're supposed to be there or anything.
7.
7 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be an easy setup and easy to.
Right. We can't do any panning or anything there, but we can sell stuff and talk to people about, you know, what we do. Hopefully get some new members. You know, that's what we're about. If anybody has any friends or anybody interested, drag them here to the meetings. You know, we'll tell them everything they need to know to be able to join up to, you know, go out and find gold. Me and Jim are out there all the time. Almost every weekend we're out there hunting, you know, during the week. Sometimes I spend whole weeks out there, you know. Somebody wants to join up, let's go. We're going to go find some gold.
Jim's been fishing lately.
Yeah, in the driveway, you know, rain puddles out there, you know, I'm catching the little minnows.
So if Lee puts out there that he's out at somewhere, he's giving you an opportunity to come join him. He's not gonna verbally
Yeah, I don't usually verbally
call you out.
Call
and
you out, say, hey,
hey.
come on, man, let's go. No.
But he's giving you an invitation. I'm gonna be here if you guys wanna come.
Right.
I show up.
April 23rd, spring picnic. Another nice event to come to. I don't know how I got elected to cook, but guess what? I'm cooking hot dogs and hamburgers that day, right along with the guy that's out there on his phone.
You did a fine job at Christmas party. So you
But yeah, that's at Jackass Flats. Startup time 9 a.m. If you want to come a little bit earlier to help us set up or whatever, help me cook. Yeah.
I know how we got elected. See.
Anyway, we're going to go 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The board's going to purchase hot dogs and hamburgers. These hamburgers are good. I mean, they're sirloin burgers. They're not cheap.
They're actually
really
made
good,
the day
really
before.
good burgers. They come from Sterling Meat Packing Company,
My brother works there.
where her brother works for, and we buy them all the time.
They were good.
We have water bottles, bring some chips, bring a side dish. You need dessert, potato salad, whatever goes with hamburgers, hot dogs. Bring a chair, maybe some shade if you want it. We'll be playing games.
I'll be heading
As always, no alcohol. As my wife would say it, I say it this way too. No Mary Jane. So, no mota.
I didn't know how to
Anybody know
write
any?
Mary Jane.
That's Spanish for no marijuana
I would
there.
have said no.
If you have to toke up, go away from the freaking thing. You know, I don't want you. Yeah, I mean, if you're medically have to do it, just go away and do it. Don't do it there.
And you should tell us. You should tell one of the board members if you do have to use it specifically, and that way if somebody sees you,
right?
You know, whatever.
At least we know.
Because if you don't tell us and you're just using it recreationally, and somebody comes to me and or Lee or whatever, we're gonna have to tell you to leave.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as alcohol. We will not allow it.
It's actually grounds to just losing your membership, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's something that's not allowed there. Just like, you know, when we say it's okay to carry firearms, just don't take it out and play with it, you know. I don't mind you having a pistol on you or whatever, but you know, I don't expect you to be carrying around an AK-47 on your back or anything, but you know,
Why not?
well, we're not out there to do that, so we're out there to prospect and have fun, playing games, doing whatever. We're not out there shooting varmints or whatnot, you
Well,
know.
there might be.
But anyway, just, you know, just keep it holstered, you know, don't play. April 30th, going to be the primitive prospecting. Dawn's hosting that. I'm going to help out. I'm actually going to be out there a week ahead of time, or about 4 days ahead of time. look around for spots, but I really can't tell you anything until they show the video, so.
When you say four-wheel drive?
Four-wheel drive, yes. I haven't been out there for a while. I don't even know if Jim's been out there. You're gonna need something high clearance. You know, two-wheel drive, you're gonna have to negotiate the road. I guarantee it.
Okay, you're not kind of, can we park? I mean, is it out?
You can ride with somebody if you want to ride with somebody with side by side.
Morristown, we can ride a quad from.
No, it's gonna be scenic loop. Yeah. So.
Street area there, you'll be able to park there and take your ATV or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean yeah.
Yeah, so you can ride a
Yes,
quad
sir.
there.
Yeah, are any of the turns on the road real tight? Because I got a long SUV.
No, not really. I mean, you just gotta need clearance. You know, so, I mean, if you have the clearance and four-wheel drive, not a problem.
Your truck makes it, right?
Yeah.
It's long.
Yeah, my truck's long, it's not, you know, it's a four-door Dodge.
And you're hauling water,
2500.
right?
Yeah, I'll haul water.
Yeah,
If there's water, there might be water there still, maybe. You never know. I don't know. Weaver's still running the gym or no? Trickling. Yeah. So
We'll get to it in a couple minutes.
yeah, we'll get to it in a couple minutes. But
Yeah, you don't need a parking thing.
no, yeah, it's on. You'll need a park. No, you won't
No,
need
you
one there
won't.
either.
No.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no parking thing needed on
No state.
the OHV flats either.
No street.
Is this a hard plane or just?
But you will need a state trust permit for the spring picnic.
Yes.
Yes, you're gonna need a state trust. So
For state.
you're bringing a family, you get the family one, and you're just by yourself, you know.
Why do you need a state?
Because we're on Jackass Flats for the spring picnic.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, I jumped from one subject to another real quick. So, and if you're going out looking at claims or whatever, and you see something you can't handle, just get a hold of me, Thomas, any one of the board members. If you see any holes that you can't handle to fill. I mean, because there has been times where, yeah, you're not going to fill some of them holes.
Yeah.
We found some that are like just
Nasty.
too big.
And if you guys do call me, please leave a message.
Me too, because I don't
answer.
Most of the time at work, I can't answer my phone.
I usually work. I do work at home, but I do not answer if I don't have you in my phone. So you need to leave me a message.
Right.
If I don't hear that ding ding, I'm gonna delete you, that phone call, because I get so many people calling about business and then also gold and all this other crap. They want to sell me crap, and I don't like it. I don't have time for it.
I mean, me and Jim went out last weekend. We dug a good sized hole, and you wouldn't be able to tell we were there when we were done.
Mm-hmm.
We always cover our holes when we're done.
Yep.
Should have took a picture of it and been in for a nugget, you know? No.
That's cheating.
No, that is messing. Yeah. It was on a Roadrunner claim too, anyway, so it wouldn't work.
Leave them open.
Saw a lot of donkeys though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Both days, Saturday and Sunday. But yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, did we get an address for the corn show?
Yeah, you have it.
It's by Shriner's Temple, 40th Street and
But he has the actual address.
40th Street, and I forget what the cross is.
552 North 40th Street. Phoenix Shrine Auditorium Event Center. So if you want to go and go there and check it out and everything, that's where it's at.
They got bars, they got food.
So, yeah, so. Well, I guess I'm done.
Break.
What we're going to do is we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back, and Bud's going to talk first about some of the stuff, membership and all that fun stuff, and then him and Don are going to talk about the Congress group. Okay? Just take 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, guys.
15 minutes.
All right.
Talk and do whatever.
Part one's done. Part two's probably going to be very short because in order to get the information, I guess, on the primitive prospecting at the end of the month, you needed to be here. I wish I'd have known that ahead of time so I could have give you all a warning. So anyway, apologize for this being shaky. I forgot my tripod today, so you know, it is what it is. I've been trying to hold it still. My arms hurt. All right, taking a break. Hopefully I'll be back. Alright, we're doing the white elephant right now. So, you guys know how to white elephant.